CC on Team Spirit.
You're right. They really kind of can't go offensive because it's Spectre. You don't really want to go offensive with Spectre.
Yeah. The other reason why I was thinking that is like, because then you bring in the Prophet, so you turn it into like a quad lane and you find kills early on. Polarity are going to try and force the issue, can you force it back? But like, I can understand going against it because not many teams are running aggro anything these days. Like, it's like aggro dual lane and that's all.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. I think what's gonna happen is they're just gonna, Leo's already buying sentries, he has to, and the lane ward. This is the desperation move that you need to do to play against the off lane that you're supposed to lose. You need lane wards, you need sentries and stuff, you need everything. You need to counter his ward, which is probably gonna get countered Casino, definitely ward. No, he doesn't have a ward on Weaver, that's a mistake I think.
I realize I haven't put your name in yet, and your name is actually longer than any other caster's name we have ever had. I'm actually having to readjust the overlays just to fit you in, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Admiral Bulldog?
Oh, he's actually no. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. Bulldog, I think, cast with me a very long time ago. Like we're talking years ago.
Yeah. Bulldog takes a lot of space.
Oh,
literally.
Bro! Dude, I want to see Bulldog go into like Flyers boot camp. He'll come out and just wreck your face.
Yeah, that would never happen. We all know that.
The showdown.
Bulldog will not survive one day in Flyers boot camp, okay? Let's not kid ourselves here. Have you seen Moni Isaac? How big he is? His dad?
I've seen a couple of pictures, yeah.
His dad runs the boot camp, and it's no joke apparently. Tal told me about it before.
You should really do that. Like, even if you're gonna make it like an OG Fly video with Fly, just have like Fly's boot camp. Who can survive out of all the Dota 2 pro players? Golden idea, right there. Enjoy.
Oh, Funny screwed up. You see that tree instinct? He screwed up. He screwed up big time. Oh, not like this, Funny. He didn't do the Admiral Bulldog.
Well, without doing the skipping?
No, what you do with the Admiral Bulldog is to actually summon 4 trees to pull the creep wave versus Bush Doctor.
Okay.
So when he uses the cast...
Phobos? Is Phobos dead? You know, with a very fine consumption? Illidan? Nope, he's got him. They set up with an Obs and Sentry. That was just a simple, almost a full duration Fate's Edict. I was going to fly with just a fraction of a second off it. And Illidan with level 1 Spectral Dagger kills an off-lane Weaver, thanks to Vision Game.
That should never happen. I mean, that's just Phobos misplaying, I'm sure of it. That's really big, because like, Leo was supposed to be like, I mean, who's always want to fly, I think he's dead.
They'll get revenge. He's going to phase Edict himself, I'm sorry, Fortune's End himself a little bit further away, and with the consumption, it's still not enough. So Weaver will get some revenge, so good rotation from Lil.
Yeah, he needed to punish top, he knew that, because this lane is still punishable. Imagine if Weaver did feed First Blood and just waited like a minute that happened, then like the game is kind of like over at that point. Not really over, but then they would get really punished for their picks. Really, really punished.
These guys are rotating so hard, now Golblack's up on top lane. Well, it started as like a dual mid. Has now turned into a defensive tri-lane from Team Spirit against the Weaver, which they have no real stuns over. Like Fortune's Ends are on the controller.
You can even call it control honestly, because you have to like charge it up for so long.
Yeah, but the only reason Phobos died to it before is because he walked all the way through the Obs and Sentry ward.
Yeah. Like a mid lane?
Yeah. Lil's not gonna get down though.
Look at that fat ogre. How annoying is he? Look at him. Just look at him.
He's got no running speed, but like they can. Wait, is Lil? He started the stuns twice. I was waiting for that critical timing when Iceberg missed his jaunt.
Yeah. You know, even though Funnick screwed up in the first wave, he is 9 CS. He's playing so well right now, Funnick.
So even when he screws up, he's still good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He just like screwed up, but he has 9 CS somehow versus that lane.
Well, the creep wave came underneath the tier 1 tower. So he was just able to
really?
farm underneath that. Yeah, Polarity lost control of it for a little bit.
Funny must have done something smart to lose control. I didn't catch it, but he probably did something good.
I see it either, but our boss, he's not really getting a lot of levels up on this top lane. Like, I suppose he's still level 3 compared to what he's up to, like up against. Better than just feeding away. But what do you even want from this Weaver? Like, the Weaver, is levels really enough? Like, if it's a Beastmaster who's got Roar, I can understand that. But Weavers can't need farm to be effective.
Oh, is Beastmaster bad?
I don't think Beastmaster was even touched.
Wow. I think Beastmaster would have been better. I mean,
Beastmaster was left out, Darkseer was left out.
Darkseer is not that good because it's against Oracle. You're picking Darkseer into Oracle. I would see like Roy being okay, just because it's just a puck. But I can see why they pick Weaver.
Pro boss. Time again with nope. So they might
Do you see how fast Oracle attacks? It's insane. You don't notice it until you play against it, you know?
I don't know if I'm Phobos though, if I'm really scared about an auto attack from an Oracle.
Oh, it adds up, mate. It adds up.
Iceberg's getting a little harassed. He's actually going to consume his Fairy Fire rather already and use Phase Shift, and TP support's coming in.
Yeah, they're being very annoying in the mid lane. Still winning in CS though, fuck, with this Ogre running middle. That's pretty good. I don't think much heroes can do that.
Love the way Always Wanna Fly brings Iceberg back up again. Repurifying flames to do it.
It's actually pretty smart.
He had no life anyway, so it wasn't really taking much away from him.
Yeah.
This Witch Doctor's been waiting for this moment on the bottom lane for a while. Paralyzed
look at
Malediction as well, and Funnick, Molly's going to sprint and attempt this TP out to safety, and he's going to make it. The Malediction tick won't do enough.
Every time you live as Nature's Prophet by doing that, it's so big because you team back to base, you heal up full mana for HP, and the enemy team has to regen up again. This is really big.
Do you lose that much though if you're the CK at this point?
I kinda do, because now you're half HP, forced to use yourself. So now any auto attack hits on you stays there.
This movement up the top from Team Spirit, it's Always Wanna Fly was going, but I think he's too worried about what Apo is going to do to Iceberg.
I think they're just waiting on Team Spirit for Spectre hit level 6, and then they're gonna get the ball rolling. Right now, Phoenix level 6 way faster than he should be. So all they need right now is to let them hit level 6, and then this game will be like fast, like shock, like just like bam, 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 bam.
As opposed to 2
really
kills
fast.
in 6 minutes.
Yep. Then we're gonna see our rushing game. Just wait.
Funnick making a break from Roshan again with the Sprout. Does no one have a tango? No one's gonna tango, and Funnick will actually cancel his TP out, realizing that they're just gonna leave him.
So cheeky actually on Funwick.
Oh, he's got to impress you, man. After the Dream start, are they going mid?
Going mid.
Yeah, here's the Prophet TP over, but the Dream Calls are being used, but defensive impressment from Afro makes it like impossible to do damage to him.
Yeah, they just this is why this hero is so broken, honestly. Just like, hey guys, Astro TP mid guys, I'm getting ganked. Like, alright. Congratulations, you're a good player. And you Astro yourself.
I can self-cast.
Alright, almost level 6 and that's a mistake from Iceberg, I think. We're not waiting for Spectre level 6 for coil. Now their timing's a little bit screwed up. Because you want to get your first kill of a coil, not force TPs. And yeah, pretty much they just needed to wait. Because there's no way that mid's not a kill. The Spectre Hunt, they just Prophet LT, TP in, that was a kill for sure. Even if a defensive Astro.
You got Wrath up in 40 seconds then, and Dream Call in 20.
Yeah, that's the next timing.
Yeah. There's no other rotation coming. Like right now, you've got Golblack actually walking back to base because he's got no mana to speak of. Funnick still doesn't plunk it in on this bottom lane, and his mana also isn't really that great. As he summons these treants, you don't actually have Wrath of Nature at the moment.
He needs to summon them though, because he needs to make sure that the tower doesn't take too much damage and scout the bottom moon is fine. He's gonna heal now, I think. Oh, he's not. Panic? Please.
He wants the experience.
It's not worth it. Because you're just wasting time.
Because he could always just buy a TP scroll and come back anyway. But is this, considering the amount of money he's got, is this gonna be a Midas Funnick?
Yeah, probably. They have ultis up. What are they doing? They're just sitting there. This is what Polarity wants.
Time to farm for CK's armlet. Time for OD to actually gain more and more levels.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, this is not what Polarity wants. Is for to get 1 kill in 8 minutes. They want more than this, but
well, they might have an opportunity. Up on top lane, the Ignite's gonna hit both Fly and Illidan, but Lil didn't get in the stun.
Polarity doesn't want the game to hit this point of getting enough kills, but if Team Spirit's actually just gonna do nothing, which is very rare for Russians to do nothing, like it's actually very rare, that like...
Oh, this is Spectral Haunt. They're gonna go mid. It is. They're on a Ampo, but there's your defensive imprisonment. They did use a Dream Call and Tombstone's also down, but Ampo, as you said, it was a guaranteed kill, but the Lulu's always want to fly on the top lane to DK Phobos in the meantime. He'll time lapse off all the damage that's done. It ends up being a 1-for-1 trade with the mid for a support.
That's a mistake from, what's his name? Afro Ninja. Because he saw Gold Black TP middle. He literally saw Gold Black TP middle. Like in full vision.
Radiant structures
like,
are fortified.
if that doesn't scream that, hey, I'm gonna gank your ass, then I don't know what does. Because all you need to do is, in that case, when the support's middle, is don't lay middle by yourself. You need a support sitting behind you, otherwise just jungle.
Waiting for Funnick to have a play for that, but he didn't have Wrath of Nature. They had a crack at Phobos and will force him all the way back to base.
Yeah.
Alright, so in this game, Funnick actually ended up deciding going for the drums, so we'll get more of a combat style Nature's Prophet.
It's better to get drums, honestly. You're not gonna like go Midas and go late game versus like 3 carries. Weaver, Chaos Knight, OD. I think you just need to get a kill with every ultimate and win the game. Treat that way.
Should he actually come in with bigger control? Because the only reason why I was thinking Midas is because he may need something like a side device. For a team with so little stuns, needs something.
I mean, they need to have a device, but...
Is Orca going to be enough at this early stage?
They need to have a device, they need a lot of items, but at the same time, like those are like way later. I think they have to like win the game fast. I mean, like just apply a lot of pressure early, and if you go Midas, stuff is bad. Because like I said, they're playing as a triple core lineup. They need to punish the triple core.
Always gonna fly, almost dead.
Yeah.
But Phobos decided to bail out. He already did the damage he was looking for. Just to drop always gonna fly that little bit lower. And Lil's preparing. Their Spectral Haunt. The Observer Ward was planted down a couple of minutes ago. Like Gold Black helps them set up for this. Funnick actually TP'd in over for this Iceberg. Drawn away with the 4 second stun. Say goodbye. You can actually trade an Ogre for a puck.
Yeah, that's good. And people will be like, but it's carry rotated. Well, meanwhile the Destructor's farming bottom, so it's all good in the hood.
He's getting a lot of experience down here too. Bring in the Death Lord. Funnick, now he actually wants to have a crack at him. He's just going to go directly into the Death Lord. And Funnick can TP out. It's not going to happen.
Well played.
Even getting that crit just to final nail in the coffin.
That's a really good play. It's a CK Hammer, by the way. That's really big. Look at net worth. Oh my goodness, CK is so fun.
Yeah. He's had so much space on this bottom lane.
Yeah.
Funnick may have influenced the other lanes, but this bottom lane seems to just be pretty much partials.
Yep. I don't think like he should be bottom anymore after getting a kill like that.
Iceberg's in trouble. Iceberg's actually in a lot of trouble. He's going to orb himself away, but the imprisonment means he can't do it. Yeah, that's actually such a horrible time for a puck. Good Dream Coil. He's going to orb it 1 second time, and OD just drops the ulti. With the haste rune, there was no way that puck was going to be able to outrun Apo either.
Get OD, man. Look at here, so much skill. So much skill. Just right click. There's so much skill. I can't take it. I'm a good player.
There's a couple of heroes who are like that. It's not just so deep, bro. Like, remember the Zeus claims like all you gotta do is press R and you've won the game.
Hey, Zeus requires positioning. Hey, look at all these skill, by the way. Level 3 Astro.
Yeah, what is with that?
I don't know. I get Funnick bottom, just blocking it. He's dead again on Funnick, which is like horrible because he's level 9. He's level 9. He's died. He was same level as Chaos Knight. Now Chaos Knight is almost level 11 because he's had 2 kills in a row. That's like when Witch Doctor's level 8. Really not good. You know, when I feed, right? At least I feed when I'm low level, you know, so it doesn't really matter. When I'm like level 9, I don't die anymore.
To be more defensive, but maybe he's also feeling pressure. We know, we saw from Polarity in their lower bracket round 1 match what they do with his Chaos Knight. The second he hits level 11 and has the mana for it, they just trigger Phantasm and push down buildings. But they don't even wait for the fights to use Phantasm, they just use it to take out the early tier 1 towers, and if they can push to the tier 2s as well.
Dude, this Chaos Knight just bought an armlet. He's 150 gold from Krubs. Alright, yeah, this guy's getting too fast.
Ampho being initiated on. Quick fortunes down, but Ampho imprisoned up. The Oracle, so there's no instant nuke power coming out, so there's a lot of chase. And Iceberg will commit the Dreamfall for this. Ampho will be going down.
Yeah, he went top with no vision, that's why he died.
The Goldblack dies in the meantime. Marsh is actually locked in by the undead minions until Witch Doctor killed off the Tombstone.
Do they just like keep running bottom for no reason and feeding? Just what they're doing actually.
Yeah.
Now he hears drums.
So with the drums up on a CK, you've got Phobos who's actually got really, like, his survivability is ridiculous. He actually went for a Vanguard to go with Ring of Aquila. He's going to try and kill off Always on a Fly here. When I say try, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer thanks to False Promise with the Death Ward. Okay, Always on a Fly is most definitely dead. Onyx took with the bug on the back of him. Are they going to shrug off?
Honestly, full boss is the boss.
Illidan is the boss build. Illidan, the multicast from Lil, they can try and kill him off at the moment. Phobos still has Shikuchi, he's going to go for a Gem with the Scarabs. As Illidan jumps into the tree line, his Spectral Dagger is going to last a little bit longer. Man, Phobos is so damn slow with no boots.
But look how tanky he is.
Yeah.
He's actually owning right now. It's good. It's a good build.
This reminds me, like, it was Black who used to do this all the time. Like, even back in Dota 1, he just refused to go boots. Like, you'd be like a 15-minute Weaver and he still wouldn't buy boots.
Yep, yep. Doesn't Black play support now?
I don't know what does Black play in any team now? Like, with all the roster shuffles, like, I know he got picked up in one team, but then I think there was like the false rumor that team then disbanded. But there's been they haven't played in any tournaments that I've seen.
No, because they're not able to play in any tournaments because they can't. They're not signed up. I don't know. They need to be in open qualifiers, basically. Well, and he is an adventure. He's playing support. He's playing support. He's playing a 5, and he got that's what he's doing right now. That's crazy.
One of the best farmers in Europe, and he's in a 5th role. Yeah, that doesn't feel right.
Maybe he's just doing him. Sometimes people just wanna try something new. You never know what's gonna happen.
Maybe. But at the same time, what always brought a smile to Black's face was the ability to come out after 20 minutes with more farm than anybody else. That's what made him a very, very happy man.
That is true.
Say hello to Earn. And a lot of force coming in from Polarity on top. I say force, he's still this Weaver. He picks up the Glove of Haste before even getting boots. The smoke.
Oh, smoke, yeah. They're gonna smoke top and defend that, which I disagree with, because I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty obvious on the smoke, honestly.
Polarity's already falling back. Meanwhile, CK is getting closer with BKB.
Yeah, this should kill the CK.
Actually, is it even worthwhile going for a BKB on the CK? We already talked about how minimal the stuns are from Team Spirit.
It's going yes and Y, dude.
Yeah. Actually, SMY or Manta?
SMY or Manta?
Because I could see him leaning towards mana, because I'm still not feeling Team Spirit's ability to clean up illusions.
Method is decent, but SNY is more fun to play CK with because you know you're so fast, like zoom, zoom, zoom.
Nah, but they couldn't get there in time. But trying to get the sun from Lil.
Alright, they need to take some towers, they just profit.
That TP, do they see it? Wishdoctor doesn't have his paralyzing chance at the moment. Trying to actually go for the Malediction, but Iceberg dodged it. A nicely timed phase shift. And the TP out from Lil. Successful enough, so Spectral Horn's gonna drop, and so is Dreamcoil. And
that's
what you
really
get for
big.
Wishdoctor.
And they're gonna give him a tower, which is what they need. Badly.
But Sapphire wants to try and go for a play. They're TPing in the Weaver at the moment. And Iceberg, slowed up by the rod of Phaetos, he'll blink himself away to safety now. The tower still, let's go down to the Oracle. But Phobos on the chase of Illidan, because he's so tanky, he knows he doesn't have enough damage. Because he also built a very tanky kind of style. The CK, they load a Phantasm and say goodbye to Godblack. He's on the run here. And they need another controller, and a 4-second stun will do exactly that. But 20 stolen intelligence, Iceberg also in trouble from getting reality out, but Ampho read the play perfectly. Drops the ult in his head, saw where the ult was going. There was just no safe port for Team Spirit to go to.
That's fine with Team Spirit. I know they all die for that, but they really needed to take some towers. Be it suiciding or whatever.
Does Funnick get? Yeah, Funnick's got that. Stick charges, Funnick.
No, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. Now they're actually going to lose that tier 2 tower as well in mid. Not much you could have done to stop that.
They need to... This should really actually not worth no Spirit to lose this tower. Yeah, that was not worth it. I changed my mind. Now this is just Nature's Prophet effect. No, remember he died twice bottom? If he didn't die twice bottom and actually just did what Nature's Prophet's supposed to do, which is you just collapse on your lanes and get kills like TP top or TP mid if it does, and kill the Weaver and take a tower. This is exactly what he's supposed to do, but instead he just sat in his lane and died twice. Yeah, he is 104 CS, but you know, he only took 1 tower, 2 towers now, but at what cost?
Could it just be the mindset as well, like the fact that he wanted to get the Orchid and just didn't have the money for it?
He still needed to like TP the lanes and help other lanes. That's why he's so good, because that's why he picked Prophet. The hero can, it's literally broken. You just TP to global TP to anywhere on the map. That's broken.
Remember what it used to be? You could only TP where there was vision.
Really?
Yeah, that was the older version of Nature's Prophet teleportation.
That Dota 1 thing?
That was a Dota 1 thing. That was because you would then send, you'd be able to make a flying courier from the 0-minute mark. So you make a flying courier and you'd send it all the way around the edge of the map into the enemy well, like just on the edge of it so you can see, and then you TP the Prophet in. So he'd go for courier stunts doing that. That's what you used to have to do to actually do like base courier sniping. That was when there was no protection. You had shields on couriers and not fountain protection for couriers.
That's some old school shit.
Yeah, it really is, man. Say goodbye to Roshan. It belongs to Team Spirit.
That's good. This one with Team Spirit. Do you actually do Rosh so fast and dying? Because the damage amp works with his ultimate, so he takes 20% more damage. And then Spectre's second spell, Desolate, also works on Roshan, so it's like, they should take it really fast. When first glance you look at Team Spirit's lineup, it's like a pretty crappy Rosh lineup, but it's actually pretty good.
They're buffing up their magical damage more, even Puck, after getting the blink, goes in for a Veil of Discord. But they're losing all the round of buildings, like this tier 2 tower is dropping, and you haven't even used Phantasm yet from Pasha. Damn, that's one big chaos tonight when you put Bloodlust on him.
It's really scary.
Big nightmares are made of. You got a level 2 Phantasm ready to go, a full 5-man lineup, and they're bearing down on top of Team Spirit's tier 3 tower. Polarity also want to fight into this with a Blink Dagger on the OZ. See to catch someone out of position. Veil of Discord has already gone off on Pasha. Been beating into the tower with the armlet turned off at the moment. Being very, very low on life. Phobos also went in quite deep. They put a very defensive sentry ward in Team Spirit. So you can see if Phobos gets behind the lines. And they will repel Polarity, but damage was done to the tier 3. Are they gonna... Yep! Spectral Horn out! Wishdoctor with the Sacrificial Lamb. I don't think Lil... he gets away with his TP. So Wishdoctor dies for heavy damage onto a tier 3 tower trade.
Yeah, Team Spirit is doing what they're supposed to do. If you look at Polarity's lineup, they don't have a Blink initiation yet, except for OD. I disagree with OD being top in that push. If he doesn't show, and he sits at bottom, I'm sure they're gonna take it and fight bottom. I don't know why they chose to exchange towers. Because, like, they gave Team Spirit like a bottom tower for no reason. And a kill, so like, that's pretty... Team Spirit will obviously take that if they're losing. They might have Aegis, but honestly, it's an Aegis Spectre, which is like, not even that strong yet. Because he only has face jumps to earn. If Spectre's Radiance, then okay, but like, you'd be like, alright, I don't wanna fight, you know? Spectre Radiance Aegis, like, that's hard. But if only it's jumps Aegis, you definitely should still fight.
I can see that, but I always have Blitz's words ringing in my head whenever someone like starts talking about Dota with pushing towers, where it's just like, you've got to defend so many towers. Like, why lose a tower? Like, what do you really gain for it with the push?
Yeah. Let's look at Spectre. He is 4.3k gold. That means you're taking a fight with Spectre having 4k gold. So you look at the gold experience, it's like 5k gold lead, it's actually a 9k gold lead, because Spectre's not spending his money because he's getting a relic, you know? Yeah. So like, it's actually a way bigger lead than you think it is.
But Elden's still gonna have that cash. Like, that tier 1 tower is dropping pretty quickly on top lane. Like to add the pressure and Polarity, if they do what they did before, it is gonna be a tower trade-off. They just go and push the tier 2 instead now, Weaver, TPing to the north. And he'll actually end up denying that top tower.
This is not worth it for deny. I mean, they could've got a trade. Oh, they got a kill middle. On a gold black. Guess gold black should've ran away faster. He went back for the Manta, by the way, you're right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I was gonna say that the bottom tower trade was fine for Polarity, because if they lose their tier 2 tower, it's okay, because you look at bottom lane, Team Spirit doesn't have their tier 1 tower. And Polarity had a tier 1 tower up when they took the both towers top, which like is way better. But since they lost the tier 1 tower now it's evened out. Because if your tier 1 tower is up when the enemy team lost both their tier 1 and tier 2 towers, you have so much map control in the area of the map.
I'm still wondering how Polarity ended this game. Like, their ability to push high ground, obviously a lot of it comes down from Chaos Knight and all of his Chaos Knights. Team Spirit is delaying this game more and more. Illidan's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, now it's a Radiant Aegis. Now they want to fight with this smoke. This is a good smoke. And they can show on a lot of heroes, because the Team Spirit, Polarity doesn't have enough catch. The only catch is the OD. But OD's getting BKB too, so that's the timing. So right now Polarity needs to hide. They just should not fight right now. They should wait for Aegis to expire before they fight. And OD BKB before they fight. Yeah, that's next timing.
They're still looking for the opening with a 3 smoke group. Looks like they just want to get one, but okay, so yeah, Polarity, they back out. They are going to hide back at their base. They have a smoke on the Ogre, but as you said, like, you still want to finish up that BKB over on the OD. And there goes your Aegis Immortal. So they waited out the timing on that. So there goes your advantage for Team Spirit.
Playing very disciplined on Polarity. Look at this thickness 5. They know that if they get caught out here right now, and then they die, although you don't BKB, the game starting to look really grim.
I'm not sure work out just how much damage, like in the later push of the game, who wins in a man fight. Chaos Knight or the Spectre?
Oh, Spectre will lose for sure.
I think because there's no way again to clean up all these illusions. Just, like, but if it's just one-on-one, like if it's just Illidan against the CK. Oh, Spectral Haunt, have they found one? Yeah, they did. The time lapse though from Phobos, he doesn't die. There also be triggers, they see him. He's on the run, but support is rotating over. You got Iceberg in the middle of Polarity, and they're coming over too. And now Illidan 3 seconds stun over on him. That's a 1-for-1 trade of Iceberg, still considering this, but consider it no more. You cannot take this fight.
It's worth it. I'll take that trade any day. Especially when you have tri-core lineup versus dual core and take a 1-for-1 carry trade. Really, way worth it.
That one didn't get him down into the river.
Yeah, he's fine though.
He's got no more maneuverability on him. He's still got that 10-second BKB ready. Almost like Iceberg's trying to find some way to control him. The Aghanims have to build for the puck.
Yeah, that's a good build because she sees that everyone in Polarity is going BKB, so it's going to like control them when they have BKB. So what they have to do basically, Toby, is they have to force the beekeepers from Polarity when puck ulti's on them, and then just run away, kite their BKBs, and kill them when their BKBs are over.
Does that even really work though? Because like when you got an OD on your field, like you've seen the Weaver tank through most of the damage anyway, so we just time lapse out. And the OD just imprisons himself, Blink comes on cooldown, and then he's away to safety. I don't even like. I'm worried the Team Spirit even have the ability to force something like a BKB.
I don't think Team Spirit has the ability to win win a team fight anymore at this point. Chaos is too big. They fed him too much. I don't think they can win a team fight. I think the only way they're gonna win this game is through splitting the map, splitting Polarity up, getting pickoffs all over the map with Nature's Prophet and Spectre on ulti and cooldown, and when the ultimate's on cooldown when they can fight, they just split push. If you look at Polarity's lineup, like you said earlier, like what's the high ground, you know?
Yeah.
They need to get kills, they need to get like kills outside the base to get a high ground push. And if they don't do that, I think that your Spirit has like a decent chance to win this game.
It's got to keep those side lanes out, so it puts more pressure on the back of Funnick. But Funnick doesn't really have a split push build. Like when you go for this Blink Dagger, your survivability increases as well as the Orchid, but there's no Maelstrom. There's no quick way to push out the side lanes and get that split push going. There's no Aghanim Scepter to create mass amounts of treants, which keep Polarity on the back foot.
Yeah. Right. I think he's working his way there slowly. With the Blink Dagger pickup, it kind of tells me that he wants to be more slippery in his split pushing, so he can TP and Blink TP out and just be like really like hard to kill. I hope he doesn't go cheap stick.
It makes a lot of sense because he just needs to have something to help his team find some picks. So they do it by themselves, even just with like you need to always catch one person out, and that's only going to happen maybe once, maybe twice. The Polarity get caught in such a situation.
I think it's possible. Oh, Illusion bot lane. Not good. This is not what it's always bought like this.
He was hoping to come down and gank with the rest of his team. They had three guys, the Undying Puck and Disruptor, not Disruptor, Oracle, waiting to actually rotate over. Now Funnick looks towards mid lane. Probos, missed no BKB, Silence, Orchid, gonna get a trade-off.
See, this is what we need to do. Mine is Spectre die. That gonna happen.
You make it sound so simple. Now they get pressured on bottom lane too. These Chaos Knight illusions just... Okay, they're gonna time out. But it's still the bottom tower as well being taken out by the CK. So maybe a 1-for-1 hero trade-off. The CK now completes up his full BKB as well. Asher is a beast. But you get your control back to Zerai, so hello Aghanim Scepter on the puck. They gave him a lot of farm in that mid lane just before that fight began.
Asher's so big, look at him. So far.
I'm still wondering how you stop that. Apart from having maybe the second life through Aegis.
Yeah. I think Team Spirit has the ability to fight a Roche pit just because they have Undying. I think they recognize that. I mean, this all stems back to like, get Undying items, like, it's not really what you want. Oh.
He's trying to make it towards the fog of war. He can't blink out though, still have to instantly ult, waiting for the stun Dream Call, but Pasha, he actually stood just far enough to the right that the Dream Call didn't connect on him.
The gem lasted less than 30 seconds. They just fucked the gem and they lost it. It's like they just gave the gem to Polarity. And they killed them and pushed it. Polarity's like, oh, I'll take that.
Life just got a lot harder for Team Spirit. And all of that was for one bounty ring. That's what the puck was actually making a play for, was for one bounty ring.
Blink to the bounty ring too. That's the worst part about it. This is how they go high ground. You know, you get a pick off, you get Roche, how I do it.
In 9 seconds time, they've also got Phantasm back up. And they rotate up towards the already injured tier 3 tower on top. Trigger the mana to start with, Fortitude's End or not. Phantasm is now up for Pasha, and they actually imprison up the Spectre Goblin. Well, he's got no tombstone to really help out. Illidan's going to get stuck on Maledicted, and there will be always a fly saving grace on Illidan, but will even be enough. Pasha's being right back in. Remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. There goes the pop on the Spectre. Pasha, Iceberg was to come out for him. Where's the damage? It's still not enough. Now they burn through the Aegis Immortal. Opal will die too, and Illidan chasing down the supporters. The Radiant Burn doesn't it? She can kill off the Witch Doctor at this point. Adappo turns on the BKB, down with Illidan. They'll move over to the next target, which is Iceberg, but he's able just to get himself away in time. But Goldblack's also being hunted down by Phobos. Top ranks will fall. Mid will probably follow it because Pasha's still up, but with the buyback now coming in from the Oracle, they're looking for more. That blink from Phonic, real nice timing. Gets himself away from the reality rip initiation of Pasha. And there's just so much to Pasha here in the mid lane. He's going to lose his teammates, however, and that's the gem of truth tonight, giving back to Team Spirit. Except Iceberg still leaving it on the ground until the Goldblack will come up and pick it. No, Iceberg will drop his TP.
That was really good for Polarity, and then they stayed for an extra set of racks, which I have no clue why they did it, and they lost 2 kills in the gym. But it's still good for Polarity. Could have been better.
They got a lot of buybacks out, or maybe they lose more. Phonic. Oh, okay. That damage is still pretty damn big. Phonic's still alive, however, and Pasha, he's not a healthy man. That last attack won't be enough. He's still just armor toggling through the damage, and Goldblack to trip multicast from Lil with the earn charge just to ensure it. We're able to find 1 kill, and Iceberg will just jaunt himself away to safety. Phonic really wanted to get more out of that.
Yeah, it was really greedy and funny, especially when OD is spawning. Not to play. I mean, they got 2 kills, they got the gem back. The game was, you know, salvageable still. Then that happened, and now like they lost the gem again. I have it. Fuck.
Yeah. It was dropped back at the dire base, and we still only lost. Like they just profit.
Yeah, the nightmare is real for Spectre. You get Radiance, you take a team fight, you lose the fight, you die, you buy back, and you die again. It's like that's the opposite of what you want to happen when you have Radiance.
Yeah.
Your Radiance, you want to win a team fight, not lose, die back.
Yeah, you get that Radiance, you win the team fight, then all of a sudden you got enough money for a straight Manta style. That's the play. Now he's walking around with 1,200 gold, and he's falling behind even further. Chaos Knight has a Reaver on him, so Pasha's rapidly approaching that 3k mark. And okay, no, when he turns the armor on, this guy actually got 3.1k, so he's already passed it. But if he gets a heart as well, Team Spirit is just running out of damage.
Yeah, like I said, Chaos Knight was a really good pick. Team Spirit picked 3 of the cores, and I mean, they did. I guess they don't know about the Spectre, Batman, Chaos Knight interaction. I didn't know Chaos Knight counter Spectre until I saw Batman do it. Honestly.
Well, maybe they learned a lesson in this game.
You know, surprisingly, Batman didn't get a team this shuffle. I thought that was pretty surprising. I thought he was gonna get a team for sure.
You thought he'd slip into one of the rosters as a trial?
Yes.
Maybe he doesn't want to play competitive.
No, he said he wanted to play competitive in the interview. I read it.
Alright.
It was...
Some team manager out there. He can always get the North American scene. Like, there's a lot of space there.
I mean, I guess that's the trend for now. It's Europeans moving to the harder region, you know? It's a top tier region.
Hey, that's where Veggie Esports is going.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it nowadays. I bet you everyone's gonna like put like spam like dog memes on Twitch chat about how any Dota is shit, and then they get their beloved alliance eliminated by the
Goldblack. He is so gonna go down. I'll help you out with that one in a second, man. But Iceberg's still on the run. Looks like Polarity. Are they gonna chase further in? Not now. Yeah, but the simple answer is for you, man. Your American scene is kind of crap, but you've got a couple of great teams out there that show that you've got top talent. And that's where the American scene, like, looks good with the players, but from, like, tournaments that are organized there and organizations which are based there, BTS is, like, the only big group that does much out of that.
Yeah. But now there's gonna be 3 North American teams, like Top Tier, Secret, EG, and Complexity.
We should have passed Secret's American now, don't we? Iceberg. Oh, they're going in deep. There's just so many illusions down with CK and the special hold being triggered. Napo's going to go in with BKB. He's looking for any kind of target to attack. And it's not to steal that intel, so he can pair himself to the ultimate. Oracle's already down for the count, and actually in the end of that imprisonment, Napo, he gets the kill on Godblack. And Team Spirit, it's like they've lost too many ranks now. The heart's over on Pasha. He really doesn't care about any damage that Team Spirit does. This game is good. This game is gold. This game is over.
The amount of kills now you can drop like hard and still win the game.
Yeah, well, there it is. GG, well played. Team Spirit will call it.
Yeah, I think it's we're chalking up the draft, boys.
Yeah.
Chalking up the draft.
But it's something too which you could see coming. They ran the almost exact same drafts, obviously without Ogre and Witch Doctor. The weave was a little bit different, but it's the synergy that they have between the CK as well as the OD, which Polarity have just been exploiting time and time again. They first pick up OD in the phase and they get Chaos Knight into the second phase, and it was allowed to come through.
I really didn't like the Witch Doctor, the Oracle pick. I would rather Lion and Sand King. Or like something like that. They need a Sand King. Sand King's instant stun with Weaver for kills, so Weaver won't get so far on top because you have instant stun, and then you have the Sand King Blink Dagger. You have no space to get Sand King Blink Dagger because you have a puck middle, and then Sand King just kills illusions in the mid game too. It's like super good with Veil.
It was a rough game for Team Spirit to put nicely. Polarity, 1 game up. They may advance themselves through into the next round. We'll find out if that will be the case, as game 2 will be coming up after this short break. And we have really short breaks here at Epicenter. Like our breaks, one of them lasted a grand total of 30 seconds. So stay tuned. We will be back.